some of my favorite memories with Grandma were just being able to go over to their home and to talk with her and to get to share what was going on in our lives. And she was always happy and showed us that she loved us. And I'll miss you, Grandma.
I think one of my favorite memories with Grandma was when we used to live in Idaho Falls. Sometimes us girls, we'd go, and I remember one year we put up the Christmas tree a little earlier in the day, and so it was just us girls, and Grandma was just out there sitting with us, telling stories and handing us the ornaments, and it's probably one of my favorite memories with her. I love you, Grandma, and I'm gonna miss you.
It's me, Grandma. It's me, Josh. I love you, Grandma.
We love you.
And thank you for letting me play with your toys. And we love you and we miss you.
Our favorite memory of Grandma Jolly is about blankies. Huh? Yeah. Do we get our love of blankies from Grandma? Yeah. We absolutely love and miss Grandma and are so grateful that she made Mommy her first blankie that I never ever gave away. Pretty sure Aunt Timmy still has hers too. Love you, Grandma.
Goodbye.
When I think of Grandma, I think of going over to her house every Sunday evening to spend time with her and Grandpa. I also always think of her little poodle dogs that never seem to like anyone but them. But more than anything, I want to thank her for being such an amazing person and raising such an amazing family and always loving and supporting all of us. I love you, Grandma, and I can't wait to see you again.
I am grateful for my grandma and how good of a woman she was and that she raised us in the gospel. Thanks to her, all of my family will receive the blessings of being able to be members of the church.
We like to go visit Grandma, and our kids get so excited to see her and run up to her, and I'll never forget her huge hugs.
I loved Grandma's hugs and kisses, and a few weeks before she passed away, I got a picture of her giving me a kiss on the cheek, and I will always cherish that picture.
I love Grandma. She's the best grandma I've met.
When I love going to her house and spending time with her, I'm gonna miss her.
I love you, Grandma. I'm gonna miss you.
I'll always remember Grandma insisting on staying in the hospital room with Grandpa after he had his kidney surgery, even though she was in a lot of pain herself. And when I asked her why, she said, "How can I not be here for him when he's been here for me so many times?" And that's just who Grandma was. She was always there for the people that she loved the most, even though she often paid for it later. I love you, Grandma. I'll miss you.
I think the thing that I will miss most about Grandma is just talking to her. She was always so engaged in whatever we were talking about, and she just knew how to listen.
Grandma was a good sport. Whenever life got hard, she was able to look past all of the bad things and still smile and laugh and appreciate the good things she had in life. And Grandma loved her family more than anything, and I'm gonna miss her like crazy, but I know she's in a better place now.
I love my grandma because she used to call me a redheaded boy, and I miss her.
My favorite memory of Grandma is just when we lived in Idaho Falls, we would always ride our bikes over to their house or walk over there as a family and spend time with her and Grandpa, just talking about life. And sometimes we would take over food and have dinner with them, and it was just always really fun. And she was just always willing to listen and be there for us and support us. I love you, Grandma, and I miss you.
I love you, Grandma.
I just want to thank my grandma for always being faithful, no matter what health trial or just any trial in general. She was a huge example of faith, and my testimony has grown because of her, and I just want to tell her thank you. I love you so much, Grandma, and you will be dearly missed.